everyone, and welcome to this episode of Retro-Aero's Hangar Hangout. I'm your host, Check Pilot Dale. This episode is brought to you by Tailwheel Academy. If you're in need to learn the skills to staying alive while flying, a spin endorsement, a tailwheel endorsement, or need a tailwheel ferried somewhere within the United States, call 1-888-TWA-PILOT. Additionally, this episode is brought to you by AME Dillon Caldwell with offices in Pompano Beach and Naples. Visit aviatorsclinic.com for your aviation medical needs. So this special edition of Hangar Hangout and our aha moment is brought to you by my dad. My dad was an amazing CFI. He has an amazing history, has great stories to tell, and he sent me this email, and I'm hoping to have him on the podcast very soon. But I'm going to read to you this email that he sent to me. My dad grew up in a different generation of pilots where things were a little bit different in the way that we train today. I know that many pilots tend to exaggerate, but I can assure you my dad is not one of those people. And this story, I know, is 100% true because I've heard it many times. So here's my dad's story from 1964. My dad wrote to me, and what he said was, and I quote, "In 1964, I was in the Navy and when ashore was stationed at Quonset Point, Rhode Island, in a helicopter anti-submarine squadron. I was a maintenance inspector on the squadron's Sea King helicopters. The chief of the power plant shop found a pre-war Aranca Champ that he got running, and somewhere along the way he picked up a CFI rating. He needed a first student and offered me a rate of $3 per hour. At the time, that covered the 80-octane avgas. There was a small grass strip not far from the base that we used. The only problem was the chief liked to drink heavily, and to go fly, I had to go to the chief's barracks and try to wake him up, put him in the car, and put him in the airplane. He would sleep in the back seat while I taught myself to fly. One Saturday, we were taxiing out in 20-plus knot crosswind. I was taxiing out very slow as I realized I was getting in over my head. The chief woke up in the back seat and hollered, 'We haven't got all day,' and applied full power, all 65 horses. At this time, the wind gave us the max gust of the day, and the little Aranca went straight up. I don't know how far we got up, but quickly came straight back down, making a one-point landing on the prop. The ends of the prop looked like a corkscrew, but the chief got out a big hammer and a block of wood and straightened it out. And then back we went up for the lesson." So my dad's aha moment, what he has shared with me, is the moral of his story, his aha moment. He said, "All instructors are not created equal. Choose wisely."
Don't forget your croquis.